data centers, because you know we're getting an Amazon center down in, it's supposed to be 24 miles from Walton's main headquarters in Bentonville.
Yeah.
So they had to get that on the books so that they could charge them no taxes. They're going to be charged no taxes for coming in here, because they have to do over 500 million in asset, and then they have to do over $1 million in employment dollars. So they're not going to get any taxes. But I don't know how that affects data. Are they going to say that these coins are going to, because these coins could equal 500 million easy. Now they won't have $1 million in employees, but so they may still have to pay the taxes unless the digital companies, if you get 2 or 3 of them and say we're under one roof, how does that work?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
They don't want to know.
80% of the Senate and the House did not read either bill.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You can set it up there and admit it.
Even the guy that wrote it says he's upset with it. Now that everybody's bitching about it. He's the one that actually backed it and put it out there.
In the state.
Now he's saying, oh yeah, we did make total mistakes.
It was sloppy. He said it was sloppy. And that were his words.
Well, in my opinion, nothing should ever be done in a session with a new bill until the next session. You put the bill out there, you give them so much time to read it, and then you vote on it in the next session. You don't try and cram it through.
Or at least introduce to the public at least a month or two beforehand. I don't know what this lady's doing with the thermostat here.
I was probably trying to turn this one off. Last time it was so hot in there, we got died. Luckily, I'm cold all the time, so it didn't really affect me that much.
But when we called the mayor, he told us his attorney said we couldn't talk to us. That was yesterday.
Right.
You know, my attorney says I can't talk to you, Billy Ray.
Well, now he says the attorney basically has all the decisions.
And the attorneys are idiots.
Who pays for the attorney?
Nancy Cartwright.
The city, it's their city attorney. Every time they come to a meeting, they get so much. Every time they ask them to look into something, they get paid by the hour.
But we pay that.
Oh, sure you do.
So,
This attorney, I take that back. I really don't know anything a lot about the new gal. She seems very competent. The guy before her, oh my God. And you know, the one thing they did during Park and Rec voting, I don't know if you know about our Park and Rec, we're getting a new rec center here.
Oh, on top of everything else.
Okay. Oh yeah, we've got to have that because nobody will come to our community if they don't have a place to stay.
Oh, yeah, we hear about that.
And I said the whole reason they come here is to be out in the nature, not
Right.
inside to swim. They're supposed to go down to the freaking river. But
Oh, yeah.
anyway, on the first vote, they had the percentage for park and rec maintenance.
Special election tax increase.
On the second vote, on the second line was of course to build the building. And that was supposed to be going away when the building's built. Well, what they did when that did not pass and they lowered the amounts they wanted, they added a line into Park and Rec maintenance that allows them to take 25% of the 25% for economic development without telling anybody in the community. And he just looked at me like, I said, you stole that money. And how do you know what you're gonna have as bills and expenses? What if another flood comes down and rushes back to the basketball court and all those fields are building down there like Camp Jack? It happens every 5-6 years. You're spending the money now. They already gave away $200,000. And they had $325,000. I don't know what they did to get $125,000. And that's accrued since then.
Oh, here we go. Here's a list of.
Planning Commission are these here, and then I wrote city council in there.
Wow, thank you. Let's get it.